When we think about changing our life, we usually imagine one big decision: quitting a job, moving somewhere new, starting a business, taking a huge risk. But when I look back at my own life, I realize something. The decisions that changed me the most weren't always the big ones. They were the small decisions I kept making every day. Of course, I made some big decisions in my life. I started over, I moved to another country, I walked through loss and rebuilt parts of my life I never expected to rebuild. But here's what I've learned. A big decision can change your direction, but it's often the small decisions afterward that determine where you actually end up. One small decision that changed me was simply deciding to show up, even when I didn't feel ready. For my family, for my work, for people who needed me, for opportunities that scared me. I've learned that you don't always need confidence before you begin. Sometimes, confidence comes because you began. Another small decision was to remain willing to learn. The older I get, the more I realize how much I still don't know. And strangely, I find that exciting. A conversation can teach you something, and a mistake can teach you something. Even someone younger than you can teach you something. The moment we think we already know everything is probably the moment we stop growing. Another decision I've learned to make intentionally is choosing people. It's easy to become busy. Work, responsibilities, goals. There's always something that needs our attention. But I've learned to ask myself, who needs my presence, not just my productivity? Sometimes the most important thing on your schedule isn't your schedule at all. It's the person sitting beside you. And perhaps one of the smallest but most important decisions I continue making is choosing faith. When I look at my life today, I can point to one decision and say, that's the moment everything changed. There were many, some big, some painful, some unexpected. But between those big moments, there were thousands of ordinary choices to continue, to forgive, to learn, to serve, to try again. And slowly, those small decisions built a life. Maybe you're waiting for a big moment to change your life. A breakthrough, an opportunity, a perfect time to begin. But maybe you don't need a big moment today. Maybe you just need one small decision. Make the phone call. Start learning. Forgive someone. Spend time with your family. Take care of yourself. Say the prayer. And take the first step. Because a meaningful life isn't built in one extraordinary day. It's built through ordinary choices, made with intention. So maybe the question for today isn't, how do I change my life? Maybe it's simply, what one decision I can make today? Your story is still being written.